We won't be in so much trouble, I swear. Listen, we having fun. This is what Throw Something on the Grill is. Like, it's honest, it's authentic, but you know, we letting our hair down. We having a good time. Like, throw something on the grill, child. I know I'm celebrating. What's up, friends? It's your girl, Millie Peartree here. We calling me Mills. Why? Because we want to throw something on the grill. What does it mean to throw something on the grill? In this series, it has nothing to do with grilling. It's more about celebrating your wins, whether big, small. It's all about celebrating friends, family, or celebrating yourself. Because you know, when the weather breaks, one thing Millie Peartree gonna do is throw something on the grill. I'm not the originator of throw something on the grill. I'm pretty sure they say in other communities, but in the Black community, throw something on the grill means we gonna have a good time. We're gonna start off with a beef rib. You can par cook your ribs in the oven and finish it on the grill, but as you see, you don't always have to grill when we throw something on the grill, so we're gonna make our ribs in the oven. And we're gonna dry rub it. It's a base for any type of protein, right? And this is a great seasoning rub that you can make this in a batch and just keep it on hand and use it as an all-purpose seasoning for anything that you wanna add some extra flavor to. Cooking is my love language. I enjoy doing it very much. There's a whole lot of people out there that know that Millie Peartree is gonna show up with a plate, and it's just all about doing what works best for you and making sure you show up every day, your most authentic self, and that's how I celebrate myself and each and every person that I care about. Growing up, my mom used to make spare ribs, and she used to season them and then unfortunately boil them until they were super tender. Then she would throw them on the grill, slather it with barbecue sauce, and you never really got the flavor of the rib. All you tasted was meat on a bone with barbecue sauce. We're not gonna wrap these ribs, we're gonna keep them open. We're actually gonna increase the temperature on our oven to 350 degrees, and we're gonna bake it for another 20 minutes until the internal temperature is about 200 degrees or so, and the barbecue sauce. One more again. Then we'll pull it out the oven and we'll let it rest before cutting because we don't want all the juices to come out. Okay, so my hosting tips are you show up on time. Lateness is the number one sign that you don't give a you know what, so you're gonna show up on time. Number two, you do not come anywhere empty-handed. And no attitudes. Okay, like if you having a bad day, do not show up. If you feel away, you keep that negative energy at the door because we are gonna have a good time. We're gonna play some pity pat, we're gonna play some spades, we're gonna electric slide, we're gonna get our groove on, we're gonna eat some food. That's what Throw Something on the Grill is. It's about happy times and being around people that you love that's gonna lift those spirits. Listen, the things that you gotta eat with a little rib or barbecue, whatever you call it, gotta have a little tater salad. That's the way you call it, we call it tater salad. We're gonna reinforce those ingredients that you have at home. We have potatoes, we have eggs. I am a big fan of macaroni salad. And then other sides that we have is a Charleston red rice. Listen, I make my red rice in the oven. That's something that you could throw in the oven and cook it in an aluminum pan, and you can bring it to the barbecue or the cookout in the pan. So that's a wonderful way to make rice in the oven. And we have some cornbread. I mean, why not? Cornbread is such a staple in soul food, southern food. There's so many different variations of it. You can put some jalapeno and cheddar in it. I'm a honey butter maple girl with a little bit of cinnamon for that warmth. That's my favorite type of cornbread. Okay, so now we have our ribs out the oven and we're gonna cut them up. I'm gonna put a paper towel down so our cutting board doesn't slip. Always safety first in the kitchen, right? And here are our beauties. Look at how gorgeous, and we're just gonna go right in between the bone. See how beautiful that came out? I can honestly say my favorite memories of the summer is my parents. They were married Labor Day weekend over 50 years ago. God rest my mama. So Millie Bell, yes, I'm her namesake, and we always barbecued in the backyard, and that was the way we celebrated. We threw something on the grill with the church family. You know, we went up to, Bear Mountain and, some state parks, and we barbecued, and we had a good time, and that's the way our family got together, and that was our way of fellowship. All right, so we cooked some stuff. Some of these recipes look familiar, so we already know what they taste like, but these ribs are something new, right? So let's do a little quality control. Let's get in here, because my mouth is fixing for a little rib. Let's get into her. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. This is good. I love it. It's giving. It's moist, it's tender, it's so meaty, it's so flavorful. That dry rub actually seeped all the way through this rib. We actually taste flavor. It is all the way down to the bone. But as much as I want to make a plate, because you know I love me a piece of cornbread with my ribs and a little tater salad, we have to make some other things, right? Because we're celebrating. I'm gonna put these ribs on the warmer. I'm gonna put my salads in the refrigerator. I think we need a little starters. I think maybe a little baked pimento cheese dip. I think we need a cake, you know, a little sweet because we're celebrating. And we need a little grown-up juice because we're gonna play some cards, we're gonna have a good time. So we're gonna do clear the decks and meet me back in a little bit because we're throwing something on the grill. So I'm gonna start it, let's get to it, let's cook.
Let's do it.